Hello and welcome to Competology Academy. So there was a delay because of some technical issues with YouTube itself. However, now the live streaming facility is available and we are today going to discuss about the 78th BPSC exam. So after a long delay, there was a delay due to some court cases and the other things. Otherwise, the BPSC prelims exam was supposed to be commenced in September 2024. However, now the revised date is 17th of November 2024. Already the date has been published by BPSC itself, and now the exam will be commenced on 17th of November. So here, for this, the preparation should be on the war footage because everybody knows that around 69 days is left. And here, we should know the previous year trends, what kind of papers were being there in the last BPSC exam. So we will discuss about the trend of the BPSC question paper. Thereafter, we will analyze what kind of paper it was, what kind of the number of questions were there, from which section, which subject, and from where you should get most of the questions. Then what should be your strategy, how to approach this preparation so as to maximize your chances to clear the BPSC prelims examination, that we will discuss. Thereafter, what should be your sources, from where you should get the content, from where you can get the information, maximum number of practice MCQs and the other things, so as to maximize your chances to clear the BPSC prelims examination. So first of all, the date that is already out, and that is 17th of November 2024. This is going to be the date of the examination, when the examination will be commenced. Thereafter, there is overall the number of days that is left is about 69 days, because today already it is over, and from tomorrow you will have to count the number of days which you will have before the examination, and within this time frame, within this number of days, you have to complete your syllabus, and maximize your chances to clear the examination. This should be your approach. And what is going to be the number of vacancies? Again, this is a big question, because this year the vacancies will be heavy. Bumper vacancy is going to be there. Already we know from our sources that around 800 vacancies have already been received by the BPSC from different departments, and this is going to increase. And why it is going to increase? Because there are two factors. One major factor is the election year. In 2025, the Legislative Assembly election is going to be commenced in Bihar. So to maximize the possibility of winning the election, again, the ruling party is going to give major vacancy. And here some of the catches are there with this vacancies. More than 225 posts are going to be from SDM, sub-divisional magistrate. So it is a great opportunity to have a good gazetted officer job in Bihar. Next major vacancy is going to be for the deputy superintendent of police, that is going to be 150 DSP rank post. Again, it is a big thing, right? And next, the IRS, like the Bihar Revenue Services, that will be there, and this is again going to be around 100. So such kind of things are going to be there. Circle officer, that is the revenue officers, that post is there, and many other good posts are there, like the jail superintendent and others are also going to be there. So this is a good opportunity for all the students who are willing to get into the civil services is this year, because the cutoff as well as the other things will go down, because the vacancies are going to be heavy. So as we know that in the general category, last year's cutoff was around 92-93 marks. So this year definitely the cutoff will dip, because the vacancies are very heavy, right? So if you go on to see the previous year's trend for BPSC exam, we have incorporated 5 previous BPSC exams question paper analysis in this chart, and this chart will give you the insight that how to approach the examination, which section should you focus on majorly and clear the examination quite easily, right? So as we see here, history and art and culture. So throughout all the examinations in last 5 BPSC exams, here you will see that the number of questions is hovering between 28 and 35. So a good chunk of paper is from history and art and culture. And one major factor for this is that the whole of the ancient Indian history is basically from Bihar itself, right? And that is one of the major reason why most of the questions in BPSC prelims examination are from history, right? Next, the geography and environment and ecology portion, again it is more than 15 questions always. Only one year was there when it was only around 10, and that was 68th BPSC. Next, if you go on to see polity, then again it is between 8 to 13 questions, right? So here next is economics. So here economics is again a big portion, makes a major chunk of around 10% of the question paper of BPSC, and here it hovers from 15 to 9. Mainly it hovers around 15 questions. One year was there, 68th BPSC, when it was only 9 questions, right? General science. So general science is again a very big part of BPSC prelims question paper, and it always remains around 30 questions, always remains around 30 questions. Only the last BPSC exam, 69th BPSC was there when it was only 23 questions, right? Now, if we talk about the current affairs related to national and international current affairs issues and the other events. So again here you will find that it is mostly around 30 questions, 28, 26, 35, 38. Only in 65th BPSC it was only 20 questions, and now the trend has changed and it is always around 30 questions. Around 20% of the paper is from the current affairs issues. So again, it is a part on which you should focus on, right? Next is Bihar specific question. The state PCS exam is there, and the state related questions are only around 8 to 16. So here again you will find that when always the questions, number of questions in BPSC exam which are Bihar specific are around 10% or below 10%. Right. So if you even go on to leave the Bihar specific questions, then also you will be in position to solve around 135 questions. However, my suggestion will be that don't go on to leave any of the question, although there is negative marking. Everybody knows that in the BPSC paper there is negative marking that has been introduced since last two BPSC. But it doesn't matter, you should go on to take the chance wherever you are in position to eliminate at least two options. Go on to mark the question, because after all you are going to gain something, not lose anything, right? So that will be discussed later on, how to approach the solving of the question paper and the other things. Next is aptitude and reasoning. So this aptitude and reasoning is nothing but that to those specific 10 questions of mathematics, and most of the students go on to leave it or go on to mark it on the guess basis, because most of the students are not from the mathematics background, and that is the major problem with them, and that is why they don't go on to attempt these questions. So mostly they go on to play on 140 questions. So this is the complete analysis of last 5 BPSC examinations. Here you can understand which portion is having what kind of weightage, and on that basis of analysis of last 5 BPSC examination, what is our conclusion, what should be your priority section or the subjects on which you should focus. So here History is the major part. Always you will get the range of 27 to 35 questions, right? Next is general science, the same range 27 to 35. Next is current affairs. Here always you will get between 30 to 35 questions. Next is geography and environment and ecology. So here you will get 18 to 22 questions in total, and thereafter Bihar specific. So if you just focus on these 5 parts, then also you will be, if we go on to calculate the lower range also, then also you will be in a range of solving 110 questions, right? And this is a very good number of question with respect to the cutoff marks. So it will be very easy for you people to clear the prelims examination quite easily if you just focus on these 5 high priority sections of the BPSC civil services examination, right? Now what should be your strategy, how to approach this question? So सबसे पहले आप लोगों को क्या करना है, you should focus on the conceptual clarity. Whatever the subject you are studying, whatever the subject, because nowadays the fact based questions are less in number. Even in BPSC now they are matching the level of UPSC. So conceptual clarity has become a priority for BPSC exam also. So whatever geography, general science, whatever it is, whatever you are reading, even the current affairs, there should be conceptual clarity, because if they will twist the question a bit, then you might not be in position to answer the question. So that should be your priority. Next is content building, that is information, correct information and adequate information. सही जानकारी और भरपूर जानकारी, both of them are necessary for clearing any examination, and these priorities should be for any competitive examination, not just for BPSC only. So that should be your approach. And as there is negative marking, try to commit fewer mistakes, try to minimize the mistakes as much as possible. If the rate of marking the correct answer is higher in the number of questions whatever you are attempting, then there will be very less losses due to the negative marking, and the chances of clearing the prelims examination will be on the higher end. Next is basics. Most of the students commit this mistake more often than not. What they do, they do not focus on the basic part of any of the section, whether it is history, whether it is geography, whether it is polity, and they just go on to mug up the facts, and that too of the higher level. But the basic conceptual clarity, if you will go on to ask the students about what is the hierarchy, the ladder of hierarchy in the Indian administrative system or the governance, then most of the students get confused after 2 to 3 steps, and that is a big problem. So that is the issue related to the conceptual clarity, right? So that should be there, and that will come from the basics. If you have studied the basics in a good way, then the conceptual clarity will always be there, because every lower level information is the building block for the higher level information, higher level conceptual clarity, right? So that should be there. And next is right source. Many of the sources that are available in the market have not been up to date, or there are various mistakes over there. Nobody is perfect, that is the thing, but you should go on to select those books, those sources of information where the least possibility of a mistaken information should be there. अगर आप गलत पढ़ ही लेंगे तो आप तो गलत ही आंसर मार के आएंगे, बाद में कहेंगे आई हैव रेड दिस एंड I think that the answer given by the BPSC or the answer key is wrong, whatever it is. So select the resources, select the sources of information wisely, and there is no need of having a wide gamut of resources. Fewer books that are of good quality, that are from good publications or good coaching centers, whatever it is, and go through it again and again. It is better to read one book 100 times rather than reading 100 books one time, right? So that should be your approach. Repetition, revision should be there. So if you talk about the sources, then first of all, you people should complete the NCERT, because here you will get the basics. What I was talking about in the previous slide. Basic clarity will come from here. So you should clear your basics first from the NCERT. Thereafter, you should go on to read the compiled notes and whatever you get or whatever it is. Thereafter, compiled notes from the reputed sources, whether it is M. Lakshmi writer from that reputed coaching center, publisher, whatever it is. कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि आप मेरे नोट्स पढ़ो या उसके नोट्स पढ़ो या उसके, whichever is of a good stature, reputation, you can go for it, and that will be more than enough. But you should complete it thoroughly with conceptual clarity and right information, right? And if you are struggling to get good notes, then Competology IS Academy notes will be available for BPSC examination very soon. That will be specifically designed for the BPSC prelims examination. That will be available on our website, and our courses is also going to be available from tomorrow, and that will be 78th BPSC accelerated prelims examination course that will be completed within 60 days. Within 60 days we will complete the course. And what will be our focus areas? Online course will be there, so no need to come to the classroom and waste your time and all those kind of resources and other things. Just at your comfort zone, you can study from wherever you are. You will be in position to take the course, right? And this will be available both in Hindi and English medium, as well as conceptual clarity classes will be there for every section that is being focused in the examination, from where the maximum weightage of the question will be there. Content building classes will also be there, so information based classes will also be there, right? Next, we will discuss around 5,000 MCQs, multiple choice questions, objective questions, and the possibility will be maximum that from these set of questions you may get many of the questions exactly or in some deformed version in your paper, right? Thereafter, whoever the students are lagging behind and are having any kind of question related to whatever we have taught, so the doubt clearing session will also be over there, as well as PDF notes will be provided to the students, and all this is being offered to the early bird students at a cost of just 999, including all taxes. None of the taxes will be extra, and the whole course will be available at just 999, less than 1000 rupees. This is the best opportunity for the students to avail for, and these are the books which are going to be helpful for your BPSC prelims as well as mains examination preparation. These are available in English medium also and in Hindi medium also. You can order it from our website also, from Amazon also, or you can go on to your nearest bookshop and you can get it from there also, right? So here, thank you for watching the video. And many of the students were saying that from where we will get the notes and the other things and the current affairs magazines. So just go on to visit our website, right? Just go on to visit our website. From here you will get the complete website, www.competology.com. The courses, you can buy over the courses from here itself. The books can also be ordered from here. And when you go to our website, just you will have to register yourself with your email ID and password. Write it down, and no need to have your register with your regular email ID. This is just for a login purpose to ensure your safety. You can make a new email ID and you can get it. And those who want the current affairs magazine, just go in the section of free resources. Here the free stuffs is available for UPSC, JPSC, BPSC, current affairs, the complete yearly package of 2023 in English and in Hindi, as well as now the monthly current affairs for English and Hindi for 2024 is being updated. The August month, this September month, current affairs will be available shortly till the August month. It is already over here. You can see here the current affairs magazine, August 2024. And those who want to purchase the courses, just go on to register and just go on to make the payment of 999 only, and you can avail the facility. And here one more information, our achievement from the last JPSC examination. From our guest paper, 162 questions were asked out of 200 questions from our test series, from our guest paper. So this was the thing that made our students to quite easily clear the prelims examination, right? So this is the overall information of the upcoming BPSC accelerated course that will be completed within 60 days for the students who are preparing for the BPSC examination. If you have liked the video, then please hit the like button. That is for you people only. And for more such kind of videos, go on to subscribe our channel, and we will be available. Many of the free videos will also be available on our YouTube channel, as well as go on to share the videos if your near and dear ones are preparing for the BPSC examination, so it will be helpful for them also. Thank you very much and have a nice day.